Ayan na naman. Nakakatakot. It really feels like parang hindi ka na makakabangon o parang isa na namang traumatic experience o baka wala nang chance para maging mabuti yung buhay o wala nang chance to improve and to become better. Fear. How do we rise above fear? This episode is for you. Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and welcome again to Reiki with Marky and yet another meaningful episode here in our YouTube channel. And itong topic natin na ito, we are going to discuss something that we all experience, myself included, pero oftentimes, kahit na may mga marinig tayong mga guidance, wisdom, pahay ng mga mahal natin sa buhay, sarili nating experience, medyo easier said and done to really not feel fear. And this is what we're going to talk about. We are going to be brave and seeing fear on a different light. So without further ado, let's go! Okay, fear. I know this is really something that kahit bata pa tayo, it ranges from the tiny little things and to bigger things na minsan, alam mo, bata ka pa rin, natatakot ka lang sa mumu o natatakot ka lang masugatan o natatakot ka lang to engage, makipaglaro sa mga kasama, mga bata. But you know what? There are many situations that will evolve just by experiencing fear. When I say many experiences can evolve, it can turn into courage or it can turn into trauma. There are many opportunities, most especially in our childhood, na can also affect our adult life. Why? Because more often than not, there are certain experiences in our childhood na medyo it leaves a mark. It leaves a scar even. It also allows trauma or even phobia to happen. And this is because of fear. Now, this is really something that I also go through. Hindi ibig sabihin na I'm on a spiritual path and I'm really someone who is also guiding many people. Especially in this YouTube channel, alam mo naman si Reiki with Marky, yan ang target natin, to keep helping many people. Now, in the topic of fear, one thing that I have realized about it, it does not stop. It does not stop. And why do I say that? Because one way or another, there are opportunities na yung mga experiences natin in the past, whether resolved or unresolved, may we find the courage or another fear that will progress into trauma. Depende sa kung anong sitwasyon, depende sa experience, it can truly have this impact in our life. And the truth is, the more that we experience life, the more that we have opportunities to keep experiencing fear. Why? Dahil we are alive. Why? Because that's our goal. Not to just become brave, but to learn from what allows us to feel fear. This is another opportunity for us to study why there are certain fears. When we talk about fear, we just don't talk about avoiding it. We just don't talk about necessarily being at peace with it. We have to understand why it has affected us. So that's what we're gonna do. Kung meron tayong fear, take time for you to understand why it has a certain effect on you. Take time and be honest if it's really something na kinatatakutan pa rin natin o baka naman kinalakihan na rin natin. No, na sometimes we just feel like just because hindi na yun yung same experiences or medyo matagal na natin hindi naiisip yung fear, hindi ibig sabihin hindi na siya pwede mag-surface o hindi ibig sabihin hindi na natin siya may experience o hindi ibig sabihin na hindi na tayo makaka-develop ng iba pang klase ng fear. And ask yourself, can I develop courage? Can I embrace and develop strength from learning from my fear? Do I have the opportunity to work on my fear? How? By facing it. By knowing na when you face fear, you are trying to understand what lessons you're going to learn from it. Kasi hindi lang natin pwedeng sabihin na, oo nga, dati takot ako sa ganito, pero ngayon hindi na. Once you do, you also need to forgive yourself. You also need to understand that there was a time in your life wherein hindi tayo masyadong naging free naging free to feel the happiness because there may be some fear that's stopping us. Because that's the thing. Whenever there's fear, ano ang nawawala sa atin? The opportunity to be happy. The opportunity to explore if we can be someone else. Someone na mas may tapang, someone na mas merong courage to go through life without limits. Oftentimes kasi, the fear may feel a little too limiting. Why? Because may opportunity na, pero nauuna yung fear, mas nauuna natin yung pakiramdam na parang, paano kung hindi mag-work? Paano kung masaktan? Paano kung this may lead to more unfortunate events in our life? And when we do that, when we experience that, hindi natin alam kung yung opportunity na has fear, has blessings in the end as well. Or yes, meron din naman experiences na talagang you feel fear because you have a strong feeling na in the end, talagang medyo masama. Or it will really lead to an unfortunate event. Pero hindi lahat. You always have to give yourself that right opportunity. You always have to give yourself that clean slate. Because not all situations are the same. Not all people who may have caused the fear are still there, are still with you right now. And what's true, as you grow older, you become wiser. And when I say you become wiser, you have the ability to discern. You will develop the ability to weigh things out. You will have the ability to be more honest with yourself. Allow yourself to be honest and see through. Ask yourself, am I going to limit myself? Or maybe, upon embracing fear, I will discover many blessings. And with you having this right opportunity, you are giving yourself an opportunity to learn and to become wiser even more. Dahil syempre, when you discover how far you can go, and then you will really know na fear is there to bless us. Fear is there for us to recognize. It's not just to recognize how weak we are at some point, but it is an opportunity for you to realize how these are lessons that are also being presented to you on a different light. Na kailangan lang nating harapin, kailangan lang natin bigyan yung chance sa ating sarili to become better. And once you do, you will discover that again, everything is a blessing. Now, baka naman may mga personal dealings tayo na you would want Reiki with Marky to discuss in the future. Naka-flash sa screen natin yung ating email address. Yung mga pinagdadaanan natin, si Reiki with Marky ang bahala magpayo sa'yo. Send us an email right now. Now again, when we talk about fear, it's again easier said than done. Because marami ding sitwasyon sa buhay ko na ako'y nakakaramdam nito. But na-realize ko rin na ang dami kong na-miss na opportunities. The least thing you would want to happen, especially in this trying time, in a world wherein we are experiencing many uncertainties, wag mong hayaan yung isang maliit na bagay, o can be, yes, it has given you trauma, yes, it has given you many challenges, but then again, every day is a clean slate. You deserve that clean slate. You deserve to become better. And that is it for our episode for today. If you do like this If you do like this episode, do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. And syempre naman, huwag niyong kakalimutan natin na lahat ng mga videos natin are very meaningful at kung nakatulong to sa'yo, sure na sure ako your friends and family will enjoy this too and they will benefit from this too. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So this has been Marky Mendoza again na laging nagpapaalala to always keep trusting the process. Namaskaram.